Hey, travelers! We're back again, and got some more beer this week. The vlog is on time this week, in time for Thirsty Thursday instead of Freaky Friday or whatever it is that we called it last week. But yeah, and this week we're going with all Wisconsin beers, and by all I mean all of two. So yeah, right?
Right?
Do you even know what we were drinking?
Nope.
Oh, good. It's gonna be a surprise then.
Ta-da!
Um,
I'm just
it's
covered.
probably yeah. There's dogs all over the place. It's better than cats. Sorry if you're a cat person. Anyway,
I like cats.
I don't.
I'm gonna be an old cat
I like
lady.
cats just about as much as I like bananas.
Mm-hmm. Ta-da!
Yep. A couple months ago, it's probably been longer than that because I think it was actually nice out. We went over to Brewery Nonic for their anniversary, and they had a bunch of beer on tap that I had never had before. So
All delicious.
I drank what I could, and then I found another beer that I didn't have time to drink while we were there.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought, well, I'll get a crowler of that, right? So you're just the saddest dog ever. Thought I'd get a crowler of that. So this would actually work for Thanksgiving, but they didn't have it out then. So this is called Stormcrow Sweet Potato Porter. I've never had a sweet potato porter before, but I have had Brewery Nonic beer before, and I bet it's going to be delicious.
You gonna give Tacos?
No, he's not a beer drinker.
They have a beer dog there too. We haven't seen him in a while.
Glenn the beer dog. Yeah.
The brewery.
Or the
excuse
brewery
me.
dog. Yeah. Glenn is he's not a very big dog,
Ooh,
but he's
that
probably
smells
one of the most
good.
he's probably one of the most agile dogs I have ever seen.
Adorable. This
And
smells
he's a rescue
delicious.
dog. Yeah.
Ooh.
It's a really good porter. I'm trying to. Not that sweet potatoes have a very dominant flavor, but it's kind of got some of that smoothness.
The front end, you can smell the
yeah.
the sugar, really, the sugar from the sweet potato.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. You don't get.
No.
I think the trade-off is you don't. Porters tend to have just a little bit of bite on them.
Mm-hmm.
Typically, there's no bite.
Mm-mm.
It's super smooth.
Oh, it's good. Yeah, right when you first start drinking it,
Yeah.
you can
Not a lot of sweet potato beers.
just
But
wait.
I'm glad they made this.
Yam. Who makes that yam beer? Indeed.
Yama Jamma.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, what somebody needs to do is put a butter undertone in it so that it's like buttery sweet potato.
Like actual butter?
I don't know.
don't
Salty.
think so.
That's salty.
No butter.
Yes.
Beer's got enough calories in it as
Salty.
as,
No, I'm just saying the salty aspect of it.
Yeah. 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 You never know. What they're doing with beer these days, it could happen. I don't know what it is tonight.
They love us. It's okay. I love them.
I'm gonna have just a little bit more of that, but because I was not prepared, and it's like Troy's here. Oh, speaking of Troy and Steph,
Yes.
they had their baby, so
She's beautiful
congratulations
too.
to them. And we'll probably see Troy sooner than later. Maybe, probably. We also just got confirmation this past week that we are officially going to start our podcast in April. We got a sponsor, and we will be sponsored by a salon of all things. So,
Really?
yeah. This place called Grazie, something. Yeah. So yeah, we've got that going for us, and we've got some organizing to do of that. I think we're going to get some of the guys back to be part of the podcast, so that'll be fun. And it's primarily going to be, interviewing people at breweries and probably talking about the pandemic and how they survived, how they're doing now, things coming up, all those kinds of things. Until we can really start getting out there again with our cameras, it's probably just a little bit more convenient for us to do podcasts. So, not to say that we won't do things with our cameras, but yeah. So lots of fun things coming up, and I mean, more people are getting vaccinated all the time, so it's good. And really, overall, we just want to be safe. We realize that the vaccines don't prevent you from getting it, but they, I don't think we could live with ourselves if someone got COVID from one of us and became hospitalized. So we're doing it for a multitude of reasons. Anyway, I forgot a bottle opener, but there is one down there. So,
I have to move.
Yeah.
But look at this.
I know Penny's become the vlog dog, but I can't reach it. So you're going to have to do it.
You
I know.
Your keys on you?
No, I don't have my keys on me. That's the other thing, and maybe you've noticed it where you are, that bottles, you're not seeing a heck of a lot of them. Cans are the big thing, and I know we've talked about the can shortage millions of times. But, I'm wondering if anybody's seeing anybody convert back to bottles, because, I mean, that would be a huge headache, right?
That's good.
Or if you're just seeing odd can sizes, I guess. So let us know in the comments below. This next one, Beth is probably not going to like all that much.
It's IPA.
However, it was in the fridge. Yes. And it's from Rush River, so over in River Falls, Wisconsin, near the border with Minnesota. You know where River Falls is? Yeah.
Do you know where River Falls is?
I do.
Okay, good.
I've been there.
Good.
Yeah.
Me too. My sister went to school there for a while.
Oh, yeah? How about that?
Santa Manga.
Santa Manga. So this is
yellow.
called Minion, and it's a
yellow.
Juicy IPA.
Is that hazy?
It's juicy.
But look at it.
It's unfiltered.
Yeah, it's unfiltered. Is
Yeah.
it? But it's not hazy.
No, it's still clean.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah, already hate it.
I don't even want to drink that. Okay. Whew. Don't get me wrong.
So here's
People make these beers well. I just don't enjoy them, and it's okay.
It's amazing how people's taste buds change over time. Not to say that your taste buds are going to change about an IPA. However, we do know one lady that had some medical events in her life, and she was not a beer drinker
At all.
before she had this happen, and she comes out of it. She's doing great now. She's now a beer drinker, and she likes IPAs.
Loves them.
Yeah. So figure that one out.
She can have all mine.
Yeah. I keep them because I still, as a quote unquote beer person, feel like I should probably try IPAs every now and again. I don't go out of my way to buy like a 6-pack of them or anything like that, but
this one is done well.
it is done
It's not
well.
my favorite.
Yeah.
Surly also makes a ton of IPA or grape. Like it just makes me pucker like grapefruit, like ugh, astringent.
You know, not as much as they used to. Really, when you think about it, Surly's got way more sessionable beers in their lineup now, I think, than they ever have.
But what were they known for?
They started off as IPAs. Abrasive and all those kinds of things. I can't even name the other ones.
We went to quite the tour
I think that was
quite a few years ago.
So for those of you that have ever been, of course, pre-pandemic, if you've ever been over to the cities and you went on a Surly tour, at their new place, their old place was, it's kind of especially if you go in at night, you're not really sure if you're in the right neighborhood. and you turn a corner and there's all these cars, and you're like, oh, okay, yeah, we must be in the right neighborhood now. And then that was back in the day when Omar and Todd and everybody was there, and these tours were this big deal.
Mm-hmm.
So they would give you, a wrist.
Ticket. Did we
No,
have tickets?
they had them on.
Oh, that's right. And they peeled them off.
Yeah, they'd peel them off your bracelet or whatever.
But he had a huge beer mug that he
yeah, and really at
drank beer out of the entire
that time,
that was a long time ago.
They didn't have a lot of what I would call Landon beers because there wasn't a lot for me to drink. They were very, very, very hop forward, and I was like, well, we paid, I don't know, remember what we paid. We paid quite a bit of money to go on this tour.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to drink my beers, and then whatever Beth has left over, I'm going to drink what she's got too.
And my sister's husband, he loves IPAs, so he was just having a ball, loving it.
He's having a great time. I drank way more IPAs than I've ever drank, I think, in a session ever. And I paid for it because your sister is a crazy driver. And
no, she's not.
The ride home was like being on
She's a good driver.
I don't know about that. Anyway, it was quite the time.
But quite entertaining. It was good.
Let us know if you've ever been on Surly's original tour or even the new one. But hopefully tours in general will start picking up again, and we can start getting into some of these breweries and seeing what they're doing. Did you have a thought?
I did, but that's okay.
No, go ahead.
Do you think Lazy Monk's going to do more IPAs now? Do they do a lot?
No. I think the two that he has, or maybe just the one that he has on right now, I think it'll stay that way. German... Is it
Mad Monk? Is that what it is? Okay.
The German-style beers, Czech German-style beers that he's comfortable with doing and that he does a great job at,
they're not hop.
No, they're not hop forward. And really, even the Mad Monk, it's hoppy, but it's not like this. I think it's you need to have an IPA on tap just to satisfy those IPA drinkers that come in.
Yes.
And you're going to get new people all the time. And there are still people that go, what's your IPA? And that's all they're going to drink the entire time that they're there. With the seltzers being huge now, though, I don't think Leosh is going to do a seltzer. I hope he doesn't bend to that.
Because really, I feel like his Berliner Weiss is really close to seltzer tasting. It's so light, and it's just...
Here's my question for you, and you probably can't answer it, and maybe some of you can answer it out there. What is the appeal of a seltzer? Is it the fact that it has fewer calories?
Yes.
Is it the fact that it is less filling?
What sweet, is it? Less sweet too, but less filling. It's not as
And really, and I guess I haven't really looked because I don't drink seltzers. Are they that fewer in calories than a beer?
Yeah, they are.
Are they?
Mm-hmm.
Like significant?
Let's see.
Because the last time I was in Woodman's, where there used to be a lot of beer, is now just all seltzers. I mean, for those of you that have a Woodman's or something that's similar, lower in carbs and calories. That's great.
But it has the same number of calories and the same alcohol content as a light beer, but it's gluten-free. So if people are counting their carbs...
Is everybody going gluten-free? I don't know.
If they're counting their carbs, though,
sure.
That would be why.
Anyway, a lot more seltzers are out there right now, and it's aggravating for beer drinkers. So I don't think I'll ever be a seltzer drinker. I had a few when we were out on the boat with friends, and I'm really... It's the only reason I had them is because we were out of beer, and I had packed seltzers.
But it tastes like flavored water, so if people don't like...
But if I'm going to drink a flavored water, I don't need alcohol in it.
Why?
Because if I'm going for a flavored water, it means that I've already had too much alcohol and I'm trying to...
But what if you don't like any of the other alcohol? I think that's just...
Maybe. I don't know. America, I don't understand it.
I still like beer.
America,
It's okay.
I don't understand you.
But compared to wine, that's a big thing.
Yeah.
For women especially, is compared to wine, way less calories and way less sugar, and I
Sure.
think that's the big draw.
Could be.
And they're refreshing. In the summer, they're going to be huge.
Sure. Weigh in. Let us know. What do you think of seltzers? We started on beer tonight, and somehow we ended up on seltzers. But anyway,
Who in Wisconsin is doing seltzers right now?
I think Three Sheeps has a seltzer.
Kugels is doing a seltzer. Beer. A seltzer beer?
Theirs is different. Yeah. It's mixed with beer. Yeah. A lot of the bigger, and I say bigger in quotes, they're not huge, but a lot of the bigger breweries are doing them. Some of the smaller ones aren't. So, anyway, I think that about wraps it up for us this week. Gonna go do some beer finding this weekend, and gonna start working on scheduling stuff for the podcast. So, when there's more information out about that, we'll have a new name for it. And all that great stuff, and hopefully you guys will give a listen. We'd appreciate that. Otherwise, we're still working on other stuff too, but nothing solid yet. So, but what we will keep doing is keep drinking beer and keep talking to you guys, and we appreciate all that tune in every week, and of course the ones that comment. That's great.
Yeah, don't be afraid to talk back.
Yeah. So, until next week, we will see everybody then. Prost.
Hey everybody, thanks for watching. If you like what you saw, you can click down below where there's some more episodes for you to watch. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe on episodes that you do watch. We hope to see you next time.